Welcome to the Psychology and Physical Training channel. Why? It's time to flip the script. We've all heard it before. Women love a good chase. It's a narrative that's been ingrained in our culture for generations. From fairy tales to modern-day rom-coms, the idea that women enjoy being pursued is a common theme. But is it really the whole truth? But what if I told you that's only half the story? The reality is far more nuanced. While the thrill of the chase can be exciting, it's not the be-all and end-all of attraction. It's true that humans are naturally drawn to what they perceive as valuable and hard to get. This is a fundamental aspect of human psychology. We tend to value things that are scarce or require effort to obtain. But there's a fine line between being a challenge and being unattainable. But constantly chasing after someone creates an imbalance. It can lead to frustration and resentment. When one person is always the pursuer and the other is always the pursued, it sets up a dynamic that can be unhealthy and unsustainable in the long run. It places them on a pedestal, making you seem less appealing in the process. When you put someone on a pedestal, you are essentially saying that they are better than you, which can diminish your own self-worth and attractiveness. Think about it. When someone is constantly pursuing you, showering you with attention even when you haven't earned it, does it make you respect them more? Or does it make you feel overwhelmed and perhaps even a bit suffocated? Or does it make you take them for granted? When someone is always available and always giving, it can lead to a lack of appreciation. The value of their attention diminishes because it is given so freely. The most fulfilling relationships are built on mutual respect and attraction. Both parties should feel valued and appreciated. It's about finding a balance where both people are equally invested in the relationship. When you shift your focus from chasing to becoming the prize, you change the entire dynamic. Instead of constantly seeking validation from others, you start to find it within yourself. This shift in mindset can be incredibly empowering. You become the one everyone wants, the one people are drawn to. When you exude confidence and self-assurance, others naturally gravitate towards you. It's about creating an aura of desirability that is hard to resist. The key is to become the best version of yourself. This means investing time and effort into your personal growth and development. Whether it's through education, fitness, or pursuing your passions, becoming the best version of yourself makes you more attractive to others. This doesn't mean changing who you are, but rather amplifying your best qualities. It's about building confidence, creating intrigue, and becoming someone who is undeniably attractive. When you focus on your strengths and work on your weaknesses, you become a more well-rounded and appealing individual, and becoming someone who is undeniably attractive. Remember, attraction is not just about physical appearance. It's about the energy you project, the confidence you exude, and the way you carry yourself. When you flip the script and focus on becoming the prize, you not only attract others but also build a stronger sense of self-worth and fulfillment. Why pursuing too hard backfires. When you chase after someone relentlessly, you inadvertently send the message that you're desperate for their validation. This can be a major turnoff because it suggests a lack of self-worth. Women, and people in general, are attracted to those who are self-assured and content with themselves. Moreover, constantly pursuing someone can make them feel suffocated and overwhelmed. It removes the thrill of the chase, the excitement of getting to know someone gradually. Instead of showering her with constant attention, focus on building a genuine connection. Engage in meaningful conversations, discover shared interests, and let the relationship unfold naturally. Remember, attraction is a dance, not a race. Enjoy the process and focus on becoming someone who is worthy of being pursued. Unlock your inner alpha. Confidence is arguably the most attractive quality a man can possess. It's the silent language that speaks volumes about who you are and what you stand for. When you walk into a room with your head held high, people take notice. They see someone who is sure of himself, someone who commands respect without uttering a single word. It's about knowing your worth and not being afraid to show it. Confidence is not arrogance. It's a quiet assurance that you are capable and deserving. It's the belief that you can handle whatever life throws your way. When you know your worth, you don't need to seek validation from others. You become your own biggest supporter. It's about being comfortable in your own skin and pursuing your passions with zeal. When you are passionate about something, it shows. Your enthusiasm becomes infectious, drawing people towards you. Whether it's playing a musical instrument, leading a team, or simply engaging in a hobby you love, your passion and confidence shine through. But confidence isn't something you're born with. It's something you cultivate. It's a skill that can be developed over time with practice and dedication. Just like any other skill, the more you work on it, the better you become. Start by taking small steps towards building your confidence. Start by setting small goals for yourself and achieving them. These goals don't have to be monumental. They can be as simple as waking up early, completing a task, or learning something new. Each small victory adds up, gradually building your confidence. This could be anything from hitting the gym regularly to learning a new skill. Physical fitness and personal development go hand in hand with confidence. When you take care of your body and mind, you feel better about yourself. The discipline and effort you put into these activities reflect in your overall demeanor. As you achieve these goals, you'll notice your confidence growing. Each accomplishment, no matter how small, reinforces your belief in your abilities. Celebrate these victories, acknowledge your progress, and use them as stepping stones to bigger achievements. Another key aspect of confidence is learning to embrace your flaws. We all have imperfections, and that's what makes us unique. Instead of hiding or being ashamed of them, accept them as part of who you are. Your flaws do not define you. How you handle them does. Nobody's perfect, and trying to be someone you're not is a recipe for disaster. Authenticity is the cornerstone of true confidence. When you try to fit into a mold that isn't meant for you, it shows. People can sense when you're not being genuine, and it creates a disconnect. Accepting your imperfections makes you more genuine and relatable. People are drawn to authenticity. When you are comfortable with who you are, others feel comfortable around you. Your genuine nature creates a positive and welcoming atmosphere. Remember, confidence isn't about being arrogant or boastful. It's about believing in yourself and your abilities. It's about having the courage to take risks, to speak up, and to stand by your convictions. Confidence is quiet strength, not loud bravado. When you exude confidence, you naturally become more attractive to others. People are drawn to those who believe in themselves. Your confidence inspires trust and admiration. It opens doors, creates opportunities, and paves the way for success in both personal and professional aspects of life. So, take the first step today. Unlock your inner alpha and let your confidence shine. Why absence makes the heart grow fonder. Scarcity is a powerful psychological principle that can work wonders in the realm of attraction. When something is scarce, it becomes more desirable. This principle is deeply rooted in human psychology and can be observed in various aspects of life, from economics to relationships. In the context of relationships, scarcity can make your presence more valuable. When you are always available, your time and attention can be taken for granted. However, when you are not always around, your presence becomes more appreciated. Think about luxury items. They are often scarce, and as a result, highly desirable. The same concept applies to your time and attention. When you are not always available, you become more intriguing and desirable. This doesn't mean you should play mind games or deliberately withhold affection. It's about finding a balance. You should have your own life, your own interests, and not be afraid to prioritize them. This makes you a more well-rounded and interesting person. When you have your own things going on, you become more intriguing. She'll start to wonder what you're up to, why you're not always available. This creates an element of mystery and makes her want to spend more time with you. Having your own hobbies and interests not only makes you more attractive, but also enriches your life. Whether it's playing a musical instrument, painting, or any other activity, these pursuits make you a more interesting person. Prioritizing your own interests and activities shows that you value your time and are not solely dependent on the relationship for your happiness. This independence is attractive and can make your partner more interested in you. When you live a fulfilling life that excites you, you naturally become more attractive to others. People are drawn to those who are passionate and engaged in their own lives. She'll start to wonder what you're up to, why you're not always available. This curiosity can lead to a deeper interest in you and a stronger desire to spend time with you. This doesn't mean you should ignore her or be distant. It's about finding a balance between being available and having your own life. When you strike this balance, you create a healthy dynamic in the relationship. This creates an element of mystery and makes her want to spend more time with you. The goal isn't to play hard to get, but rather to be hard to get. This means being genuinely busy and engaged in your own life, not just pretending to be. When you are genuinely busy and engaged in your own life, you become more attractive. People are drawn to those who are passionate and engaged in their own lives. Remember, the goal isn't to play hard to get, but rather to be hard to get. This means being genuinely busy and engaged in your own life, not just pretending to be. Live a fulfilling life that excites you, and you'll naturally become more attractive to others. When you are passionate about your own life, it shows, and people are drawn to that energy. Engage in activities that excite you and make you happy. Whether it's traveling, trying new adventures, or pursuing a hobby, these activities make you a more interesting and attractive person. When you are confident and engaged in your own life, you naturally become more attractive to others. People are drawn to those who are passionate and engaged in their own lives. So remember, absence can indeed make the heart grow fonder. By having your own life and interests, you create a healthy dynamic in your relationship that makes you more attractive and desirable. And if you like this video, do not forget to subscribe and follow the Psychology and Physical Training channel for more videos. Thanks for joining me today on this journey.